Something is shifting inside you right now, and it did not arrive by accident. There is a stillness in the air around Capricorn, a pause that does not come from uncertainty but from preparation. You have spent more years than most people could imagine holding things together, carrying weight that was never fully yours, showing up even when no one noticed. And now, something deeper is stirring, something that tells you it is time to stop surviving and start becoming. This is not about ambition anymore. This is about alignment. This is about the version of you that has been forming quietly beneath everything you have endured, and it is ready to surface. If you are a Capricorn, or if you love someone born under this sign, stay with this. What is coming is not small and it is not random. It is the kind of growth that changes the shape of your entire life. Growth 1. For most of your life, you have defined growth in terms of what you could build, what you could accomplish, what you could show the world. And there is nothing wrong with that. Capricorn has always been a sign of structure, discipline, and long-term results. But the growth that is calling you now is different. It does not live on the outside. It is not something others will see right away. This growth is internal, and it has been forming slowly, almost invisibly, over the last several months. You may have noticed it in the way you respond to conflict now, the way you pause before reacting, the way you no longer feel the need to prove yourself in every conversation. That shift is not weakness. That shift is evolution. You are moving from external validation to internal authority. And that is one of the most powerful transitions a Capricorn can make. When you stop needing the world to confirm your value, you begin to walk with a kind of quiet power that nothing can shake. That is what is happening right now. You are not losing your edge. You are sharpening something far deeper, something that does not dull with time. The old version of you measured progress by results. The new version of you measures progress by peace. And that does not mean you stop achieving. It means your achievements start coming from a place that is grounded, whole, and unshakable. You are not just growing upward anymore. You are growing inward. And the roots you are building now will hold everything that comes next. This is the foundation that cannot be taken from you, because it was not given to you by anyone else. You built it through every hard season, every quiet night, every moment where you chose to keep going when stopping would have been easier. That foundation is now becoming visible in how you carry yourself, how you speak, how you make decisions. Growth for you is no longer something you chase. It is something you embody. Growth 2. There is a particular kind of readiness that only comes after long patience, and Capricorn, you are standing in the middle of it. You have waited for things that other people gave up on. You have held space for possibilities that seemed unreasonable. And now the energy around you is beginning to shift in a way that rewards that patience. But here is the part most people miss. The readiness is not about the circumstances changing. The readiness is about you changing. You have done the internal work, even if you did not call it that. Every difficult conversation you had with yourself, every old belief you quietly released, every expectation you let go of because it no longer served you. That was the work. And now you are standing in the result of it. You feel different. Not because life got easier, but because you got clearer. There is a simplicity to your thinking now that was not there before. You are no longer trying to figure out everything at once. You are trusting the process in a way that your younger self never could. And this trust is not naive. It is earned. It comes from decades of watching how things unfold, how seasons turn, how effort eventually finds its reward, even when the timing is not what you expected. You are ready now because you have stopped fighting the timeline. You are ready because you have learned that growth does not always look the way you imagined it would. Sometimes it looks like letting go. Sometimes it looks like saying no. Sometimes it looks like sitting still while everything around you moves. And in that stillness, you found something that speed never gave you. You found yourself. Not the version of you that performs, not the version that manages, not the version that keeps everything running, but the real one. The one who breathes, who feels, who wants things that have nothing to do with obligation. That version of you is stepping forward now, and it is ready to lead. Growth 3. Let us talk about the walls you have built, Capricorn, because they have served you well. They protected you during seasons when vulnerability felt too dangerous, when opening up meant risking too much. Those walls were not a flaw. They were a strategy and they worked. But something is happening now that is asking you to reconsider which walls still serve you and which ones are keeping good things out. This is not about tearing everything down. You are too wise for that. This is about creating doors in the walls, openings that allow the right energy to enter without leaving you exposed. You are learning that strength and softness can exist in the same moment, that protecting yourself does not require shutting everyone out. And this shift is not easy for you. Capricorn does not change course lightly. Every adjustment you make is deliberate, measured, tested. But the fact that you are even considering it tells you something important. You are evolving beyond the version of yourself that needed armor at all times. The world has not suddenly become safe, no. But you have become strong enough to meet it with openness instead of defense. That is a kind of courage that most people never develop, and you are developing it now, in this chapter, at this stage of your journey. The relationships around you will feel this shift. People who have known you for years will notice something different in your eyes, in your voice, in the way you hold space for them. You are not becoming softer in a way that diminishes you. You are becoming softer in a way that expands you. And expansion for Capricorn has always been the ultimate goal. Not just building higher, but building wider. Not just reaching the top, but bringing others with you. That is the kind of growth that leaves a legacy, and legacy has always been written into your stars. If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. Growth 4. There is a conversation you have been avoiding, and the universe knows it. It might be with someone you love. It might be with yourself. But it is the kind of conversation that, once you have it, changes the direction of everything that follows. Capricorn, you are not afraid of hard things. You never have been. But this particular conversation requires a different kind of bravery. It requires honesty without control, vulnerability without a plan, and trust without a guaranteed outcome. And those are 3 things that do not come naturally to you. But they are coming now, and they are coming because you are ready for them. The reason this conversation matters is because it holds the key to the next level of your growth. You cannot build what you are meant to build while carrying unspoken truths. The weight of what remains unsaid is heavier than any physical burden you have ever carried, and you have carried many. When you finally speak what has been sitting quietly in your chest, you will feel something release that you did not even know was being held. That release is not collapse. It is freedom. It is the kind of lightness that allows you to move forward without dragging the past behind you. And you deserve that lightness, Capricorn. You have earned it through every year of discipline, every season of sacrifice, every moment where you chose responsibility over comfort. Now it is time to choose yourself. Not in a selfish way, but in a sacred way. The conversation that awaits you is not about blame or confrontation. It is about clarity. It is about standing in your truth and letting the people around you see who you really are, not just who you have been for them. That distinction matters more than you realize, and once you make it, your relationships, your health, your peace of mind, all of it begins to shift. This is the doorway. Walk through it. Growth 5. You have spent a long time being the strong one, the dependable one, the one everyone turns to when things fall apart. And you have worn that role with dignity. But there is a quiet exhaustion that comes with always being the pillar, and Capricorn, the stars see it in you right now. This is not about giving up your strength. This is about redefining what strength means in this new chapter. Strength is not always about holding things up. Sometimes strength is about setting things down. Sometimes it is about admitting that you are tired, that you need rest, that the weight you have carried for others needs to be redistributed. And this is not failure. This is wisdom. The kind of wisdom that only comes with years of experience, with decades of showing up, with a lifetime of understanding that you cannot pour from an empty vessel. The universe is creating space for you to refill. But you have to let it. You have to stop filling that space with more tasks, more obligations, more reasons to keep going at the same pace. The pace is changing, and it is changing for your benefit. Slower does not mean weaker. Slower means more intentional. It means you are choosing quality over quantity, depth over breadth, meaning over momentum. And when a Capricorn slows down with intention, the results are extraordinary. Because you are not someone who wastes time. Every moment of stillness you claim becomes fuel for the next season of action. Think of it this way. The greatest mountains on this earth did not form in a rush. They were built through slow, steady, unstoppable pressure over time. That is your energy. That is your rhythm. And right now, the pressure is building something new inside you, something that the world has not seen yet but will feel soon. Trust the slowness. Trust the silence. Trust the pause. What is forming inside you during this quiet season will become the most powerful chapter of your story yet. Growth 6. There is a dream you set aside years ago, maybe even decades ago, because the timing was not right, because the responsibilities were too heavy, because life demanded something else from you. But that dream never left. It has been sitting in the back of your mind, waiting. And now, Capricorn, the energy around you is opening a window for that dream to breathe again. This does not mean you have to chase it the way you would have in your 20s or 30s. You are wiser now. You know that dreams do not require desperation. They require devotion. And devotion is something you have always understood deeply. The question is not whether you are capable of pursuing this dream. You are. The question is whether you will give yourself permission to want it. That is the real barrier for Capricorn. Not ability, not discipline, not stamina, but permission. You have spent so long being practical, being responsible, being the one who makes the sensible choice, that wanting something purely for yourself feels almost indulgent. But it is not indulgent. It is necessary. Your soul needs something to reach for that has nothing to do with duty. And the stars are aligning to support exactly that. Pay attention to what excites you in the coming weeks. Pay attention to the ideas that make you feel alive, the conversations that light something up inside you, the moments where time seems to disappear because you are so absorbed in what you are doing. Those are not distractions. Those are directions. They are pointing you toward the growth that matters most. The kind that feeds your spirit, not just your resume. You have built enough for others. This next chapter is about building something for you. And the universe is not just allowing it. It is insisting on it. Some people watch. Others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting. It's about moving. Growth 7. Let us talk about the way your body has been speaking to you lately, Capricorn, because it has been saying things your mind has been too busy to hear. There is a wisdom in the physical form that goes beyond logic, beyond planning, beyond strategy. Your body knows when you are out of alignment before your mind ever catches up. And right now, your body is telling you something important. Maybe it is showing up as tension in your shoulders, a heaviness in your chest, a restlessness that sleep does not cure. These are not just physical symptoms. They are messages. They are your body's way of saying that something needs to shift, not in your schedule, not in your circumstances, but in the way you are holding your life. You have been gripping too tightly, Capricorn, not because you want to control everything, but because letting go feels like losing. And for someone who has worked as hard as you have, the idea of losing anything feels unbearable. But here is what the stars want you to understand. Letting go is not losing. Letting go is creating space. And space is where miracles live. When you release the tension in your body, you release the tension in your life. When you breathe deeply instead of pushing through, you open channels that have been closed for years. The growth that is available to you right now is not just emotional or spiritual. It is physical. Your body wants to feel different. It wants to move with ease instead of effort, to wake with energy instead of obligation, to rest without guilt. And you can give it that. Not through some dramatic overhaul, but through small, consistent choices that honor the vessel that has carried you through every storm. Drink the water. Take the walk. Sit in the sunlight. Let yourself be still without making it productive. These are not luxuries. They are necessities. And Capricorn, when you start treating your body as a partner instead of a machine, everything else in your life begins to respond differently. Your mind gets clearer. Your emotions get steadier. Your decisions get sharper. The body is not separate from your growth. It is the ground it grows in. Growth 8. You are standing at the edge of something, Capricorn, and the only thing between you and the next chapter is a decision. Not a perfect decision, not a guaranteed decision, but a brave one. You have always been someone who weighs every option, who calculates every risk, who prepares for every possible outcome. And that has served you beautifully. But there are moments in life where preparation gives way to instinct, where the mind steps aside and the heart steps forward. This is one of those moments. The growth you are being called into cannot be calculated, can only be felt. And you feel it, do you not? That quiet pull toward something that does not yet have a name. That inner knowing that tells you it is time to move even though the path is not fully visible. Trust that pull. It has never led you wrong, even when it led you through difficulty. Because difficulty, for Capricorn, has never been the enemy. Stagnation has. And what you are being offered now is the opposite of stagnation. It is motion. It is momentum. It is the kind of forward energy that does not just move your circumstances but moves your entire being into a new frequency. You are not the same person you were a year ago. You are not the same person you were 5 years ago. And the person you are becoming is someone who no longer needs to see the entire staircase before taking the first step. That is growth. That is faith. That is Capricorn at its highest expression. Grounded enough to be steady, brave enough to be free. This moment right now is asking you one simple question. Are you ready? And the answer, whether you say it out loud or whisper it to yourself, is yes. You are ready. You have always been ready. The only difference now is that you finally believe it. You have two options after this video. Close it and hope things shift, or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving, the only question is whether you are.